The man intended to drown his paralyzed wife, but unexpectedly slipped, his head slamming hard against a wash basin, and he lost consciousness. His wife panicked instantly. The faucet was still on, and the water kept rising. And if she did not find a way out fast, the water would cover her face. To stay alive, she forced all her focus onto her right foot, the only part of her body that still had a little feeling left. She tried again and again to kick open the drain at the bottom of the tub, but no matter how hard she tried, the drain would not move. Instead, she accidentally snapped the little chain attached to it. That was when real fear hit her. The chain was gone, the faucet was still running, and the water was almost at her mouth and nose. With no other choice, she shifted her attention to her left hand. She wanted to use the shower hose to reach the faucet handle and turn the water down, but her body was moving too slowly. Before she could get into the right position, the water had already covered her head. Only one eye was still above the surface. Just when she was about to lose her last breath, she forced her body forward with everything she had. She managed to move the faucet handle just enough to slow the water, but it still was not enough. The water kept rising. Then she suddenly let her body relax and allowed her right foot to float up with the water. The second her foot lifted high enough, she kicked down with all the strength she had left. This time, she finally knocked the drain open. As the water started draining away, her face rose back above the surface. She gasped for air and barely made it out alive. But then something even stranger happened. After that fight to survive, she realized her body was starting to come back. She quickly grabbed the edge of the bathtub and tried to check on her husband. But when she looked down, the man who had just been lying on the floor was gone. Only the blood was still there. For a second, she could not understand it. Her husband hadn't fainted just now, so why did he just watch her drown? She realized her husband might be trying to murder her. Still weak, she forced herself out of the bathtub, but her body had not fully recovered. The second she climbed out, she fell hard onto the floor. She pushed herself up again, stumbled toward the phone, and reached for it, ready to call for help. But before she could make the call, a dark shadow moved past the crack under the door. She froze. A few days earlier, her friend had warned her that her husband might be seeing someone else. Now the warning came rushing back. If her husband was really trying to get rid of her, then he could still be inside the house. She picked up a piece of broken glass and held it tightly in her hand. Then she slowly opened the door and stepped into the hallway. But when she looked closer, the shadow was only a curtain moving in the wind. Even then, she did not relax. She kept the glass in her hand and moved forward step by step, fearing that her husband might suddenly rush out and launch a surprise attack.